It's Week 16 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Malik Neighbors. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Giants and the Falcons. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft. The lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Pass is cocked. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. We send a man in motion. Play action. Here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He completes it in traffic. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. And again, it's Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, off play action. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A give right side to Tracy. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Tracy. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Bridgewater. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Penix on first down. That's into the hands of Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, or under Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Penix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Penix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Got him, man. It's London. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. This one's caught. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. To throw, here's Bridgewater. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd and 3 now. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Bridgewater looking to throw. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Tracy. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Motion man sent left. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of third down. From the shotgun, Penix completes beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Going right side, Robinson with it. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Bobby Okereke making that stop. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Falcons looking for a score before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Penix. Has it down close. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down give to Robinson. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants take over now late in this first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Giants using their first timeout. 2nd and 3. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Bridgewater. Pass cut by Tracy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They are throwing it again. Hyatt with the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 1. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Bridgewater now. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Jaden Daniels has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And that game all tied up as they do battle with the visiting Lions. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Bronx. See if they can attack that deficit. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Neighbors with a catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Bridgewater to the air. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Bobby Okereke making that stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Penix working from the gun. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, it's Penix. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing Penix. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete to Hyatt. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. A handoff to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Tracy once more. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Giants first down.
Throwing off the play fake here. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Penix here from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for the Falcons.
From the shotgun, Penix. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Complete to Bijan Robinson.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
That one's complete to London. And he gets him around 6 there. Aziz Ojulari getting there for the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Penix. Finds his time. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking for a... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air with Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Penix on first down. Escapes out to the left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix looking to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Play action on first down. Finds Hyatt. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 31. He finds Johnson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. From the gun, it's Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing is Bridgewater. Pass cut by Tracy. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Bridgewater. Rolling left, behind some... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry-up here. Trying again, following the set. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Working quickly here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Bridgewater looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bridgewater now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Another carry for Robinson. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.